What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and Fortnitemares 2025 is officially here, and with it, Fortnite OG Chapter 1 Season 6. So we've got a new OG pass to go over, and after we do that, we're going to head over to the item shop and take a look at the brand new bundle for the KPop Demon Hunters. So let's check this out. I've already seen the skins, but I'm curious to see what all they get with it. So far for the OG pass, every skin gets an emote related to them. So let's take a look here. Omen Hunter Calamity. And she looks pretty good. I think this skin is supposed to be ain't her first monster rodeo. So yeah, she's sort of a she's got the cowgirl look going, but she's like, it's a supernatural. She's a supernatural character, or she hunts the supernatural. Dark Longhorn for the rap. Ritual Longhorn. The back bling. Whoa. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. Steak Whittling? Oh, she's sitting on a headstone. Kind of dark. She's forming a stake to put through some monster's heart. I kind of like that. It's a very quiet emote, but I like it. Jane. Prey upon the darkest predators. So she gets a vulture as a glider. That's pretty cool. Huntress Calamity. Hunter's Stake and Hammer. Okay. She was actually making her pickaxe. That's kind of cool. Longhorn's Curse. That's a nice contrail. Lucky Shoe. It looks like the horseshoe looks like a U. It looks like it's saying Lucky You. Midnight Home Hearth. Home and Hearth. Banner, don't care about the banner. Midnight Ritual Longhorn. Camp Calamity. Take a look at this. Oh, she's surrounded by monsters. I wonder if that could potentially be teasing something. Guess we'll have to find out later. Those red eyes too, which is interesting. I'll talk about that at the end of the video when we get through looking at all these cosmetics. And there is her variant, Midnight Omen Calamity. She's got a reactive style. Can we see it? Change. Come on. Where is it? It briefly flashed on here. There, here it comes. Yeah, look. Okay, when you do that, it changes over. Okay. Yeah, she's got that glowing eyes and... Okay, so here we go. Equalized. Contrail. Equalizer Heart. Not much on the stuff like that anyway. Glidar 3000. It reminds me of the res blocks for some reason. The Great Yondar. Quinto Beat 3000. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. Futuristic Wrap. Twin Spinners. Huh, that's kind of cool. Yondar 3000. I think people are actually kind of underwhelmed by this by the OG pass. I don't know. I wasn't around for Chapter 1, so I don't have any particular attachment to the old skins. But yeah, I like this one. That aqua blue, aqua green sort of look, the aqua color. Not bad. Turn the tables. So here we go. Haha! Oh, that's kind of fun. A llama DJ party. That's cute. Not bad. Dark mode Glidar. Got that green and yellow. Everything's a remix. Yeah, that's true for this mode. Dark mode Spinners. Okay, he's got the green. Already see him there. Dark mode Quinto Beat. Dark mode Dark mode Yondar. There he is. I like the first one better in my opinion. Yeah, I like the more bluish sort of aqua color. War Howl. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. Oh, wow. Kind of scary. Look at him. I wonder if the howl changes at all if you use it with a different skin. Fang of the... Wait, what was it? Wait, go back. Fang of the Blood Moon. Wait, it says 2 of 2. Fang of the Blue Moon. Oh, I guess you get both of them in this one, I guess. I don't know. Phase Dropper. There's the moon, but it's blue. I wonder if there's 2 different versions of that. Dire Flyer. It's a bat. Banner icon. It's Japanese writing. I'm sure that's probably Japanese. Warrior Wolf. Warwolf Dire. Yeah, he's got samurai gear on. That's interesting. Howl into the Unknown. This is another reference to the unknown. We've gotten this like 3 of the last seasons of OG. There's been some kind of a reference to the unknown. So I don't know what the deal is with that, unless this particular reality is going to be considered the unknown, but I don't think that's the case. It feels like they're building up to something. Like, I think at some point in Fortnite OG's storyline, there's going to be a hard, like, cutaway from just going back through the motions. I don't know when that will be, but especially the leaks say that we're going to go into Chapter 2 after this year, so who knows? But yeah, cool-looking werewolf. Oh, look at him. He's got a muzzle on. Woo. Full Moon Flyer. Hunter hunted. Ah, they're after each other. Okay, that's pretty cool. Full Moon Claw Chucks. Fang of the Full Moon. So that's interesting. So he's actually got more variants. This one's yellow and green. Oh, and there's a brown variant too. Okay, so they're adding more variants to these skins. That's good. The OG skins have had very little customization options with them, so it's nice to see they've expanded on that a little bit. And here's Full Moon Dire, and he's white here, but also Dark Eclipse Dire, so that's nice. I wonder though, did this guy have more than one version? Let's hang on him for a bit and see if he changes. Because Calamity also had some extra styles too with that reactive thing. So we'll see. And that may just be the Lego version. Anyway. So there we go. That was the OG Pass. This is going to stick around through till the day before the end of November. So that should be, I think, the end of Chapter 6. The full end. After the big Simpsons collab, I think this is going to be the end of the chapter. So it would make a lot of sense to start a new chapter with a new season of OG as well. Alright, so there we go. We've covered OG. Now it's time to go to the item shop to take a look at Huntrix. This is amazing, man. I can't believe they're already in the game and that they look as good as they do. I mean, I know people were nitpicking the renders of the characters so much, but I'm looking at them in game. Let's just get into it here. Look at Rumi. People were like, her face looks so bad. What's the matter with it? I'm like, first of all, it's the in-game render. Like, it's not gonna be absolutely perfect. So let's wait and see what they look like in the game. And sure enough, looks perfectly fine. Looks almost like they took her right out of the movie. Not perfect, but I mean, she animates well. It looks like Rumi. I mean, it's certainly a better job than they did with Goku. Can we all admit that? I think even me, I like the Goku skin. But this is almost looks like, if you had told me that this, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. But she looks great. I think the Lego variants are funny. Just because they just look funny. I mean, any character in Lego format is going to look funny. Here we've got Mira. And I do like that they went ahead and coded them with their Huntrix tag. Because I think there's already skins named Mira and Zoe in the game already. Those are original skins. So they had to differentiate them somehow. Look at Mira. They've got the won't miss logo on her shirt. I mean, they look like they're supposed to look. I love her facial expression here. It's kind of sad that you don't get to see their idol poses, their lobby poses and animations in the game itself. That this is the only time you'll get to see her doing this. So that's always sad, because they do usually give the characters a more in-character animation for when they're, you know, just in the lobby. The Lego variant, again, funny. Here's Zoe, and again, people were saying, oh, she looks so pale. But, like, look at her here. You can already tell the difference between her actual in-game model and the render. And it's because the renders don't really have proper lighting. I mean, even here, where it's kind of neutral lighting, she looks fine. Perfectly fine. I think people just expect too much sometimes. They expect more than they should. Let me put it that way. Nothing wrong with hoping for more. I love this remote. It's kind of a shame, though, like, and I've talked about the limitations for these skins, because they have to work within the confines of the game. I wish they would, at least if you use this emote with Zoe, you get a unique animation where her face exaggerates the exact same way as it does in the film. But it looks perfectly fine. I've seen her using this emote. It's fine, and I don't want the emote to be like a built-in emote just for her either. So it's fine. Okay, here we go. We've got the pickaxes now. It's their weapons from the film, just as it should be. And those look cool. I can't tell if they actually change color or if it just depends on the angle you look at them at. I think that's pronounced Shinkal. Shinkal, I think. Rumi's Sainjom. Sainjom. I can't. Korean is not my strong suit. But I do think that their weapons change color. Yeah. This one looks more purple. And then as time went on, they changed to blue. Look at them. It's fading. So I wonder if it just cycles between the pink, purplish, blue. You know, if it just... Yeah, it looks like they just cycle back and forth. Okay, that's neat. Mira's Gokdo or Gokdo. I don't know how you say that again. But this is a really cool looking weapon, though. Now we get the back blings. Zoe's Ramyeon. I figured they would probably make the Ramyeon their back blings, because there's not really anything else in the film to go off of for them. And the food, the snacks, are the only ones that are personalized for the characters, because they each prefer a different flavor of Ramyeon. And so that's why Zoe's got a big American hat on, because she's from the US in the movie. The Rumi and Mira are actually from Korea, I think. But Rumi's Ramyeon, I can't remember what flavors they like. But I probably won't be wearing the back blings, because I just prefer not to have a back bling that just mysteriously floats off of a character's back. I mean, it's funny though, but it's fine. Anyway, I think that for what it is, this bundle's a little pricey in my opinion. They could probably stand to bump it down, you know, a few hundred V-Bucks. I mean, maybe not all the way to 3,000, but like there's no glider, no contrail, no wrap, no loading screen, no jam tracks either. That was the biggest surprise. And the leakers were saying that there's supposed to be 2 more emotes for this collab, but they're not in this bundle. They're supposed to be... The leakers explicitly said, at least one of them said, that there would be emotes for Golden and How It's Done. But, I mean, the collab is just starting. This is the first day of Fortnitemares. They could always add it later. Plus, they did not do what I thought they were going to do and make them the headliners of Fortnite Festival. But I do think it's interesting that if you come out here, Rumi and Zoe are part of the Icon series. Mira, for some reason, is not. I'm sure this is a mistake. But the fact that they made them Icon series skins, which are usually reserved for characters in, like, mostly it's for the real people. But, like the athletes that have joined, the Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers that play Fortnite all the time, the musical guests get the Icon series tag. So it's interesting that they did that for them. And it has me wondering if maybe after this next season of Fortnite Festival, which is supposed to be an all-original season that's supposed to be a tribute to Fortnite Festival overall, if the following season could possibly be a Huntrix themed season where they'll get their golden outfits, and then maybe we'll finally get those jam tracks and those emotes. They may be holding off on that for a whole nother wave of KPop Demon Hunters skins. And I still kind of feel like maybe we'll get a Genu skin. I don't think we'll see all of the Saja boys, but I wouldn't say that they wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? So I don't think they would, just because the other Saja boys just aren't really that... I don't want to say they're not important, because they are, but they're barely characters. So maybe they'll do those skins. I don't know. But there they are. They're in the game. And I'm pretty happy about it. And I've seen the gameplay trailer. I've seen the Demon Rush mode trailer. They look like they did good. Yeah, none of the weapons that they put in the game are original. They're all reskins of previous weapons. I think that's fine. They took assets that they already have and just repurposed them to look cool for this collab. So, anyway, what do you guys think about the new OG Pass and the KPop Demon Hunters bundle? Are you excited for Fortnitemares? Or are you looking forward to something else that's coming later, like possibly Jason Voorhees or, dare I say, Scooby-Doo? Because let's not forget, as cool as this is and as big of a deal as this is, considering how popular this film is and the music for it is, the fact that we're still looking forward to a big Scooby-Doo collab in the next few weeks is just, it's got me so excited for this event. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, let's play some Fortnitemares. See ya on the island.